Did I cry when YouTube wrongfully terminated my channel with almost 30,000 subscribers on it? Yes, I cried because that channel was also a source of income that helped me take care of my family. If you guys are not up to date on what's going on, what's up? My name's Nicole Pludre. I'm a person in recovery, and I love to talk about drugs, addiction, recovery, my life, and so much more. And I've been making content online for like 6 years. 6 years ago, I created my YouTube channel, and I built that channel all the way from the ground up to 24,800 subscribers. And this time last year in April, my channel was deleted. It was deleted because another creator with millions of followers got so upset because I was calling into question some of her questionable behaviors, some of her stories that she had not been honest in. For example, saying that she did 5 years in prison when she only did 357 days in the Arkansas Department of Corrections. How do I know that? Because we have the paperwork. Okay, so you can imagine my surprise that when I had started to critique and share my opinion on these lies that were being uncovered, you can imagine how surprised I was when I woke up one day and my channel had been completely deleted. And I was devastated. So of course I created a new one, and I just rose above it and kept on moving on, kept sharing my opinion. My opinion has not changed on this person at all. I have continued to share the truth because that's what matters. You can't build a following in the community, the recovery community, and the prison community off of transparency and honesty when you haven't been transparent and honest, and you're quite literally telling stories and saying that they're yours. So losing my channel affected me greatly, but it also taught me a very valuable lesson. And that lesson is, if you're on social media and you use this as a job, you need to make sure that you're not depending on just one platform. To all of you guys who have went hella viral here on TikTok, you have 1 million followers here on TikTok, you have hundreds and thousands of followers here on TikTok, and you're not building your platforms on other social medias, you are doing yourself a disservice. Because when TikTok gets banned, because it will, you're going to lose all your income because you're not actively working on building your platforms elsewhere. See, what a lot of people don't know about me is I don't just have this platform. We have 184,000 people here. We have almost 100,000, 77,800 on Facebook. We have 17,000 almost on Instagram. 24,800 on YouTube, another 4,200 on YouTube, another 600 on YouTube. Okay, I have a couple accounts. And so you need to be making sure that you're building your platforms not just on TikTok. TikTok is the easiest place to build a platform. It has taken me all of 5 years to build multiple platforms, okay? And so it's not something that's just going to happen overnight. You have to put in a lot of work to do it. But yeah, losing my channel was devastating. And this person has continued with her significant other to go around false flagging and false copyright striking other channels as well. There's a girl on YouTube named Tira Nicole. Her channel got taken down as well. And that is wrong. Your channel should not be taken down because your opinion doesn't match somebody else's. As long as you're not going into that person's real life, as long as you're just sharing your opinion, that is completely legal and fine. And people make videos. There's a girl here on TikTok who makes videos about me on the daily. Y'all know who she is. Bathrobe Chronicles. She is one of my biggest fans, one of my biggest supporters, and she doesn't even realize it. She makes negative videos about me on the daily, and then guess what happens? I have gotten literally 7 or 8 in the last 2 weeks messages from people telling me, Bathrobe Chronicles was making videos about you, and I saw them and it piqued my interest. So I came over here to check you out, and I decided to stay. So whenever you have somebody who's making negative videos about you, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. If it's not true, don't worry about it. All that matters is that you know the truth, and as long as you're being truthful and honest, that will all come out in the wash. Even if it takes a year. Even if it takes a year for you to come out and for people to see, look at me now. I got my YouTube channel back. Okay? I'm just telling you guys, these people who go on tirades making videos about people, they actually are helping us. So don't take it as a negative thing. I don't. And to the person who I was making videos about, she should have been grateful because I was actually keeping her relevant and helping her career continue to flourish. You know, another lesson that I learned in this whole situation is calling somebody out, sharing what your opinion is, stating it, and then move on. There's no reason to continue harping on it, going over and over again, because then what happens is it shifts on to making you look unwell. State your piece and then keep it moving. That's the only mistake I feel like I made in the situation, was I should have just said what I needed to say and then kept it moving. I didn't need to make multiple videos about it, you know? But yeah, it doesn't matter now because look, I'm coming out on the other side of things, on top. I told you guys that my channel was wrongfully terminated. I told you guys that this person was striking people's channels, that this person was not being honest, and I was not lying. I was being honest about all this. And I've said from day one, the truth will always prevail. Well, look where we're at today. So I'm just so fucking grateful.